Welcome to another episode on our channel. In the last episode, I went through basically a little bit more about customizing tools that you would need periodically to help you with customizing, and I showed you a ton of body parts, male bodies, female bodies, neck attachments for the males. You don't have to worry about that stuff with the females because the females only come without necks. They're neckless. And the bodies come with necks. So that's a lot less complicated than male bodies, that sometimes the head sculpts come with necks, sometimes they don't. So you need to have the right neck attachments, the right body to put those together. So males are more complicated in the scale of 1/6 in general. I wanted to show you some other things I have that I've collected over the years and turn to when I want to make something. So we'll pause and I'll bring my first tool chest out. We are back, and here's the first toolbox. It's my husband got it from Harbor Freight. I think it was for $30, something like that. It's a nice way to organize things. I call this and I had two toolboxes like this. I call them my toolboxes of evens, which basically means I have at least twos of everything in here, sets of twos. So if I look at heads, for example, I have two heads that are the same. They're like twins. These two are the same as well. And you might ask, why do you have sets of two? Eventually, I kind of want to customize and sell figures. So I want to make identical figures, sell one, keep one. So I collected these over the years and maybe getting close to where I'm going to have time to start making customs to sell. So that would be neat. Let me put this back in these two containers. You've seen them in the last episode, tons of hands. Very important to keep your hands, because I know of places where you can just buy the body, or that's all they're selling is the body. They're also selling the hands, but by the time you add it all up, you're paying about the same amount that you would for a completely new body. I also have accessories, clothing and weapons and so forth. And again, they're always going to be in sets of two in this tool chest, as well as the other tool chest I'll show you in a second. And then I have some containers of ones, and they're just unique. So the top hats with brown goggles for steampunk kind of look. That's the dog. And sister's dog barking in the background. Sorry about that. So there's a 2, 4, 6 goggles in here that can go with more of the top hats. There are 2 cowboy hats, black. I won't unpackage them. Trust me, they're cowboy hats. These are shotguns, little tinier shotguns, more like handheld shotguns that actually open up. Oh, that's interesting. It has three openings. So I've got a duplicate here, and then I've got 2 sets of 2 shotgun shells for these shotguns. This stuff I've collected over the years. 2 belts, Two more shotguns. And, oh, these are folding stock M1 carbines. Identical again. I've got clothes. Oh my God. Hats. These are like stocking caps and baseball caps and fur caps. So we've got a ton of these. And again, in sets of 2. Oh, I have some berets in here as well. These are more Batman-like grappling guns. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these. Who knows when it will come in handy? God, I'm sounding so much like a porter. All right. These are machine guns or assault weapons. These are knives, holsters. And in some of these things, I do have weapons as well. Oh, this one is more of like 2 sets of military belts with pouches on them and holsters and guns and canteens and a medical pouch and so forth. This has the exact same things on it. So again, it's like sets of 2. Bazookas, 4 of them. These are pouches, magazine holders, pouches, grenades, smoke bombs. Again, even number, rope, gas masks, more pouches, watches, grappling hooks, dice, little tiny dice, 1/6 scale, boots. So tons of things in this box. So we are back and now we're on the second tool box, which again has evens, so 2 white shirts, 2 green pants. This is primarily clothes now. 2 black suits with white shirts, 2 military-like outfits. Oh my gosh, what else do we have in here? Oh, boots, shoes, tennis shoes, as long as I have sets of 2 again. Hoodies, basically. And I may have like sets of 4, sets of 8, but again, it's going to be multiples of 2. This is 2 pairs of pants, 2 cargo pants, 2 military outfits, 2 jeans with white shirts. Oh my gosh, lots of scarves. And coats. Again, sets of 2. And on this goes. So this is my sets of 2, or my evens, which hopefully will come in handy one day when I start to make my customs. So in this box is basically, it doesn't have duplicates. This is leather, shoulder protectors, I guess, sword, chainmail, but there are no duplicates in here. This one, this rope is red. So these are in isolation. So that's what I mean when I say my evens and my onesies. So if I'm just looking to make something, some custom these days, I'm not going to go to the tool chest. I'm just going to go to this thing. This is female clothing. I try to keep things as organized as I possibly can. Red dress, black dress, and a bunch of pants and shirts. Oh, this is a These are coats and some shirts. So like a coat, jacket, another jacket. These are pants, different colored pants, from tan to green to blue jeans to brown to khaki, all different. Oh, these are shirts, all different, or vests. Gosh, I got female shoes, boots, that sort of thing, all different. Male shoes, boots, different. It's a crossbow. Don't know when I'll use that. Just tons of stuff. Weapons. I don't know, like those. It's just, again, these typically are not replicated. So I think I'll just stop and we'll move on. So I put everything back into this box so I wouldn't waste your time. And I emptied this box, which I have tiny things in here that I may have some use for down the road. This is just a long piece of material. I think I got in a lot. Oh, this is interesting. This is just odds and ends, but what I think is kind of cool is that it's like a cigarette container. Oh, with fake cigarettes in there. And here's one white fake, of course, 1/6 scale cigarette. And then there's a lighter. I thought that was kind of cool looking. This is, I see another cigarette, just odds and ends, buttons. This is a Civil War canteen. So you've seen my whole array of, in the last episode or one of the previous episodes, of body parts with male figures and female figures, neck attachments, hands, feet, that sort of thing. And the advantages of keeping hands and feet and neck attachments is that you can hopefully find a body that is much more cheaper, even a Fison TV League body, that is cheaper because you have hands that you can attach to the body. And this stuff is kind of neat for customizing. So this is, these are where I don't have duplicates of anything. What you see here in this box and in this little box. The two tool chests that you saw are my my accessories, my weapons and clothing and so forth that have duplicates. So they're in sets of 2. There may be 4 things, there may be 6 things, there may be 8 things that are the same. And I just see myself using those things to customize a figure that I want to sell, but make a duplicate for myself as well. So I have that as a memory of what I made. So anyway, yeah, I hope you've liked what you've seen. You know, if you collect over the years, you'll probably generate some of the same things that I have. And I'm constantly looking for lots on eBay where I see some things and I say, hey, that's a cheap price. And I'm going to get a ton of things that I might be able to use someday. So I hope you've liked what you've seen. If you have, consider giving us a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel. In the meantime, everyone, have a great day.